Alrighty, here we are at episode 166. That means it's a Monday, which means it's comment corner time. Got some comments from a new commenter. At least I don't remember his comments before this time. This is from RB414. And there's going to be several comments from this person, so let's go and get into it. The first one is R.I.P. Kakashi. What crossed my mind was, which is so stupid, but I sometimes watch First Take, and Stephen A. Smith will be like, hey, put the camera on me. Because, they have different camera angles. They have a wide shot. They have camera angles for other people, and sometimes it'll be the wide shot. And so he'll tell the engineer, hey, put the camera on me, so we can emphasize what he's about to say. He wants people to see his face, what he's about to say. But there's only one camera. So it's idiotic. But I actually, that crossed my mind, so I'm saying it, I guess. Put the camera on me. No. I don't believe it's R.I.P. Kakashi. Like, until we were having breakfast the next morning. How many times I got to say this? Until we're having breakfast the next morning and he's still dead, then I'll believe it. Until then, I don't believe jack shit this show tells me, man. I don't believe jack shit what the show shows me. I may not believe, we could be in Baratu and I still won't believe Kakashi's dead. That's the kind of show we got. That's what's up. So, I don't believe it. And that was for episode 159. He also had a comment for episode 141. I always liked how Itachi says, when you have the same eyes I do, come find me. On the surface, is he telling Sasuke to just get the same powerful eyes, but in reality, he was hoping that maybe Sasuke would understand his situation. I think that's very interesting. I don't know. Maybe in retrospect you'd understand it. Do we believe Sasuke? Do we believe Itachi? Let's say everything that was told us was true. Everything the great leader Toby said is 100% true. Which he's the bad guy. Why would I take that on faith? I'm not taking it on faith. It could be lies. Let's assume it's all true. Does he think that somebody's going to eventually come tell Sasuke? He was trying to kill Toby to prevent Toby from telling Sasuke. And I know I call the great leader Toby. It's just easier to say. I can remember Toby. I can't remember what his other names are. So, he would assume Sasuke would never find out the true story. Unless he has some other mechanism in place for him to find out. I don't think he ever intended Sasuke to find out. So in that case, the riddles don't really mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting thing to think about, and you could very well be right. But to me, it all hinges on would Sasuke ever find out the truth. Because if that's not what the brother intended, then there's no reason to play word games. From what I think. And then also, for that in that same video, he also said, he or she, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, RB414 said, Naruto manga used to be weekly and was around 16 to 18 pages. That's interesting as well. That's the episode where I was talking about how I'd watch Sandman and, or read Sandman, and how it was every month, or really it was every 6 weeks, sometimes every 2 months, and just the wait was just tedious. But 16 to 18 pages every week is pretty good, man. That's if we were to say it was once a month, then we're talking about 64 page. The 64 page comic books used to be a thing. They would be special issues. A usual, like a comic like a Spider-Man or Superman would be 32 pages, I believe. Now that's 32 pages with ads. So you're probably getting about 26, 28 pages of content. Still, I think it's around 30, 32 pages. So that's pretty good. So 64 pages was considered a giant issue. And you're getting that every month. That's really good. That's a lot of story. So I feel like if you're going to have a side story and you're going to do, well, I think I mentioned this during some long side story or something. If you're going to have some long side story, it's okay. Like, people aren't pissed off. Because, in a couple months we're back to the action because, you're getting so much. Alright, at any rate, let's go and get into it. Like I said, 166, and we're going on 1. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to float up here for a really long time. Oh, I thought they were flashing back to when he was going to float in the air before he destroyed the city. Dude, you need some peanut butter pancakes. Something. You're way too effing skinny. You're a wreck. Wrecked. Skip intro. We're about to hit the theme song, I suspect. Peace is overrated. Is this a new... I think it is. No, I think they do this and then they start in with the clips, which are spoilers. So... Yeah, I don't think Nagato, I think his name is, I don't think he's surviving much longer. Like, he's been pushed himself to death. What do you think that is? I mean, is he not eating enough? Or is it just the amount of power he's channeling just destroys your body? I suspect that. Also, it kind of looks like he's nailed to the chair. That's a problem. There are horror stories of people in real life who stayed on the couch for like 6 straight years or some shit. Their skin fuses with the couch cushion. Ugh, Jesus. So, what do you think happens if you're nailed to a chair? Like, your skin's going to fuse to the seat. Not to mention what's happening as far as like elimination of waste and stuff. I don't know, man. This dude's got problems. I don't think it's worth it. There's some sacrifices that ain't worth it, and I would think this is one of them. Because you're just nasty. Hey, we ain't got time for flashbacks, man. You ain't showing shit. This one, she felt like she's gonna sacrifice herself for him, I bet. They really are setting her up. She's made so little impression. She's weak, socially awkward, passive. I think she did a fight one time that impressed me. I think it was one of the exams or something. Other than that, she ain't done jack shit. Not gonna happen, kid. You're naive as hell. Dude, I'm 15. Those are always chakra rods back there, I guess. So he can transmit. Is that a wheelchair so they can roll it around various places? Because he had to get here somehow, right? He could transport here, though. Transportation jutsu. I want to uselessly sacrifice my life for somebody who doesn't give me the time of day. I've told you somewhere the story of the kid who, 14-year-old kid, gave his heart to a girl he had a crush on. She couldn't pick him out of a lineup. She had no idea who he was. Useless. I'll give her flashbacks a chance. Maybe she'll change my mind. He's disgusting. Yeah. Yeah. Where are we going? Oh, these guys. Okay. Maybe they're going to be the cavalry. They're going to be the cavalry. I've been waiting for the damn cavalry, man. Headshot. He's weak. I don't think he can stop you. Dude, your leg's broken. Spread the word. So your father wasn't kind, is that what you're saying? Is that her? Because she's kicking ass. Wait, no, I don't think that's her. She's getting her ass kicked. Whoever this is, now this is impressive. Man, she was doing flips in the air and stomping you out. I've said this before. Some people just aren't cut out for the warrior life. I just don't think this chick is, man. Do something else. Become a medic or something. God damn. Get out of my way. Bully's ass. Maybe. Maybe they're bullies. Oh, you ruined my ice cream. They are bullies. Okay. What's it to you? Man, F you. You're gonna pick on a girl, a passive girl at that. What an asshole. You need your bully ass whipped. Man, you better get your hands off me. Yeah, 3-on-1, that's not cool. Bitch ass. Nice hat, punk. You're big and tough when it's 3-on-1. F off. Boy, you better get your goddamn hands off her. Unbelievable. I was waiting for Naruto to come in and whip their asses. Jesus Christ, man. You're letting him get filleted, man. Somebody rescue this boy. Is he demoralizing him? Is that what it is? He's about to suck her over here and kill her. I won't forgive you. Another anime won't forgive you. Yep. No, he just blew her back. Very creepy. Holy shit. Like I said, I think she's going to sacrifice her life. Even though I believe that, it still kind of took me by surprise she's going to do it. That frog is wrecked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, she put some bass in her voice. I'm into it. F off. You shouldn't let yourself get captured. At least free his hands, man. Hey, man, it's about time. Fair enough. This is her moment. Is she saying this or is she thinking it? No, she's saying it. I see her mouth moving. Well, you're going to. The only way to protect him is free his hands. You gonna do that or not? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll drink to that. Put that thing on this son of a bitch. You don't want one pinky over there to free his hands at one hand? Like, you can't spare 3 seconds? Maybe they're guarded with magic against taking them out. I don't know. Now we're talking. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Free that shit. Oh, shit. He hit her. He blasted her, didn't he? Asshole. Well, she got one of the rods. I want the rod out of his hand. Ah, shit. I finally learned her name. Inako. That's actually not that hard to remember. I should remember that, when we have our funeral. You gotta somehow avoid his power, man. The force push. I don't think yoga's gonna help. Hey, I like the puppy dogs, man. I think those are dogs. Hey, man, she's giving him a run. Maybe not a run for his money, but, a run for his time. I like your puppy dog hands, or whatever they are. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, he's distracted. That's how you can land a punch. F this guy. That's right, knock that shit out. Get him out of there. His hands, man. Free his hands. You're freeing everything but his goddamn hands. The hands is what captured him in the first place. Incompetent. Damn. It's like she fell from a plane, man. I was hoping somebody would come over here and whip their asses. Yeah. Yeah. You want me to get in trouble for kicking your ass? They don't care what your name is, dude. Kick him in the nuts. Hardy har har. Man, even Charlie Brown didn't get made fun of this bad. Jesus. Y'all some dicks. Really? You trying to throw hands, huh? Put that thing on him. Look at his tiny ass. He's so tiny. He don't give a shit. Don't even put that thing on you. Well, worth a shot. I'm still working on it. I'm getting very much Charlie Brown energy here. Stomp him out. I'll beat the belief into you. I'll beat you until you believe me. He was kicking that ass. Ah, shit. You ain't making shit pay. Punk ass. You better run away, you little bitches. Where were you? F off. Well, if you think you can stand away with some kid and what they have a crush on, man, dream on. They have to figure it out for themselves. They ain't no adult getting in the way. You ain't stopping it. Don't matter how mad you get or how controlling you get. You ain't stopping shit. Can't believe she didn't go for the hands. It's just unbelievable, man. It was right there. That'd been the first thing I would have taken out. I'm not trying to Monday morning quarterback. I mean, it's obvious, man. That's how he originally got captured, was his hands. If he has his hands free, he could do that thing, man. Also, with the two frogs dead, they can't summon the other clone over here. He's going to have to summon it himself. So that's a problem, too. Damn, she's strong as hell. I remember being equally impressed that one time she had a fight in one of the competitions. But in between that and this, she ain't done jack shit. Strong as hell. Not gonna happen. The only way to stop her is for you to get your ass up. Yeah. Duh. Which means you're always going to be an asshole. Yeah. He's had her back several times. This, I think, is the fight I remember. Pretty much. God damn, man. This is pitiful. So nobody else wants to help. Everybody else sitting up there, I guess they all went to look for the pain, right? Hell, man. What I wouldn't give for one boy and his dog right now. Yeah, why not? It's worth a shot. It's not about that. Hey, man. Some things are worth fighting for. This must be a hard one to get out. Clearly. Other than maybe also the fact. Hey, you remember saying that? I got your back. He's about to rip her head off. Goddamn right. Yep. She's out of here. I'm flying, Jack. Wrecked. Now he's gonna kill her. Jesus. This one I kind of... This one I kind of believe as well. I believe this. Death. Because it feels like they were setting it up. What is your obsession with pain, asshole? It's such a broad term, man. Oh, he's about to go full fox. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. He's about to go full fox. These swords aren't going to matter. He's about to wreck you. But there may be no coming back from that. Holy shit, look at this. What the hell? He's about to show you a world of hurt, bitch. A world of hurt. I'll settle for killing you. Oh shit, man. I wish her death impact would be more. They've just done nothing with the character, man. Nothing. This was a beautiful episode. They really did. They nailed it this episode, which is why I knew she was going to die. But could we have gotten something before this, man? We even had filler. Now maybe she's in the filler. Somebody was saying in the comments, a couple of the filler are good. I'm actually gonna next week, I think, on YouTube is gonna I have to shit or get out the pot for the filler episodes, 58 through 60 something, and so I need to actually watch some of those this weekend or something, or maybe early next week, so that I can put them out a week from this weekend. And they were saying, I think they were saying there was a good piece of filler within that section, or maybe it's the next section or something, because it deals with Toby, and they said there's some good filler. They said a lot of filler is slow and boring. I didn't think so. I watched one episode so far, and I thought it was okay, and I wanted to continue that, which is what I'm going to be doing. But you have maybe like so I can't sit there and say, well, you had filler. Why didn't you do that? If I haven't watched filler, which I haven't up to this point, so maybe they did. But why not in the manga? Like, why wouldn't you elaborate on her? I assume this is a faithful adaptation. If you're gonna kill her off like this, and you're gonna make it mean something, yeah, they've shown her here and there. I mean, she had a little bit in the first series. We've seen her bits and pieces, but nothing in the last 40 episodes. I've watched a shit ton of episodes in the last 3 weeks, and I ain't seen jack shit from her in those. So it feels like you should dribble some of her in there leading up to this. Instead of just, hey, remember this person from 2 years ago? Well, here she is. She's going to die. Isn't that sad? I don't know, man. Some of these decisions are a little wonky. I've been having complaints about what they do and what they don't do from the start. In that, Sasuke disappeared for so long in the first series. We just had no contact with him whatsoever. Nothing for so long, right? But then you want to have this climactic action after he gets out of the hospital or whatever, and he's gotten out of training with Kakashi, and then he decides to leave. Now you got all this shit, but we ain't seen him in so long. So they keep doing this. They keep being like, okay, oh, by the way, here, you know what I'm saying? So it's possible she's not dead. I don't think so. I think she's dead. So it just feels like a missed opportunity for it to have more impact. But then again, here's the thing. I was convinced she was going to die this episode because we ain't seen jack shit from her in so long. Now all of a sudden she gets a whole episode devoted to flashbacks and all. No, she's dying. So, if they had been dribbling her in, and I had been seeing bits and pieces of her and all this stuff, recently, just stay engaged with her, right? Then I wouldn't believe she's dead, because then it feels like, well, we care, so you're not going to kill anybody that we care about, right? So there's kind of a catch-22 here. This is kind of show you can't believe what you see. So she may be able to make clones. That could have been a clone of hers, probably not. You can't believe what you see. So what you have to do to decide about what you think is going on is how likely is it, like how invested are we? The more invested we are, the more likely is this is bullshit. The less invested we are, the more likely it is, okay, well, this is probably what's happening. I don't know. You can go round and round and round, right? I guess we'll find out next time.